The best place to get relationship advice, timeless relationship advice, is from the Bible, is from the Torah. This is what works. This is divine. And if if you can get God's advice in how to have a good relationship, you'll probably be okay if you're following it correctly and interpreting it correctly. And I want to give you an example of this in the book of Esther, in the Purim story. In the Purim story, Big Son and Seresh were two people in the king's palace that wanted to assassinate the king Ahasuerus. Mordechai had found out about it. Mordechai spoke multiple languages. They were conversing in the language nobody else knew. Mordechai knew this language and wanted to let the king know, hey, these people want to kill you. And Mordechai ended up saving Ahasuerus' life and ultimately was rewarded. And this was part of the major turn of events that took place in the Purim story. But if you examine the text, you see something interesting. Mordechai is a dignitary in the king's palace. He's some sort of minister. He works there. He's employed by the king. He has connections. And by the way, employing those connections can be a very good thing because anti-Semitism is on the rise. And he doesn't employ those connections. He doesn't directly tell the king, hey, these guys want to kill you. What he does is tells Esther, go tell the king, these people want to kill you. He tries putting the responsibility in Esther's hands. And what does Esther do? She goes to the king, and again, she could have also had gained tremendously from being the savior, yet she bounces the responsibility back into Mordechai's court. She goes to the king and gives Mordechai the credit. And she says to the king, Mordechai had told me that these people want to kill you. So at first, Mordechai tries giving Esther the credit or putting Esther in a position where she'll receive the credit. Esther bounces back the credit to Mordechai and tries putting him in a situation where he'll get the credit. Why? Why wouldn't he just take the credit himself, or why wouldn't Esther just take the credit herself? The Al-Sheikh explains that this is a very important rule in relationships. Stop hogging the credit. Give the credit to other people. That's what good leaders do. This is what good spouses do. This is how you succeed in life. You don't try to hog the credit and try to look good. You try to get the job done, and you try to make other people feel good and let other people benefit from this. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.